Hey, this is Liz. I decided to drop my life and just kind of going over like how what people know me as. All my friends call me Liz at work and school, Liz McIrvin, and on YouTube it's Lazzy Lizzy. Not sure where I came up with the name, but I've had it for a really long time, and I just kind of stuck with it because I couldn't think of anything better, to be honest. So, but yeah, YouTube, it's become like more and more part of my life as time goes on. I started just doing videos on my family, little shenanigans. I didn't make any specific videos. I was like, oh, that's funny. I'll just put it on the internet. And yeah, that's my big family. And, we're all kind of separated and live apart, but, it's nice to look back and they're all about us and for us. And then my sister and I, my younger sister Victoria and I, discovered that we both liked acting and writing scripts and doing plays, and so we started to do them together, and it was really awesome, and it made us really happy, and it brought us closer. Like, we are so much closer for it now, and it's so much fun. So my sister and I started to get really close and started spending a lot of time together. And then my dad decided to move to Florida, and I'm still here in North Carolina. So now she lives there, and I live here, and it's really sad, and we don't get to spend as much time as I would like, and we do a lot less videos now, and it makes me sad. Because it was something that we really bonded over, and I hate Florida and I don't like going there. And now I'm all alone and I have to do videos all by myself. Oh. Except for when they come for a visit. Those are the best. So we usually do visits on the summer. Like this past summer, we actually did a lot of videos together, and it was really cool because Victoria and I just did them by ourselves, and this year we had Matthew doing with us, and we did a zombie movie, and it was an angels movie, and it was just really fun to include him in it, and I didn't know how good he was. I mean, oh my gosh, it was so much fun. So it is really sad though when they have to leave and they go back to Florida, and I'm probably not gonna see them for a long time, and now I'm alone again in North Carolina, and I'm gonna go back to doing them by myself, and it really sucks. Okay, so about myself, I think of myself as a military brat, I guess that's what you call it. I was born in California in 91, and we lived there for about 8 or 9 years. We lived in Virginia for maybe about 1 year, and then we moved back, and that's where I grew up. And then my dad got orders to go to Japan, which was amazing. Best childhood memories, best childhood experience. I loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it, and I want to go back so, so bad. It was amazing. And then took a step down in the world, and we moved to North Carolina. And I actually had some preconceived notions about North Carolina. I thought everybody was going to be hillbillies and talk with a country accent, and I definitely love Cali and Japan the most, and I am still really iffy about North Carolina. I am not the biggest fan ever. And actually, the only reason that I'm here at all still after all these years is because I met my husband here, and he has actually lived here all of his life in this town, and he's not ready to leave yet, so I guess I'm just gonna stick it out until we leave, and hopefully that'll be soon. Hint hint, hubby. So that's where I've lived, and a lot of people, when I talk about myself, ask me why I do videos. Why do I bother? It's such a waste of time, or it's silly, or it's stupid, and, why do you do it, and what's the point, and all of that. And, when I think about it, and I sit down and I try to analyze, like, I just have so many reasons. Like, I watched movies, tons and tons and tons of movies when I was a kid. Tons. Disney movies, inappropriate movies, action movies, and I just have like this huge nostalgia about it. And I paid attention to the actors, I paid attention to the directors, I paid attention to, you know, the twists and the turns and the acting and the lines, and all of that was just, it was so interesting to me. And to like direct and work really, really hard on something and work with people, on something that's art and creative, and then you get to see your final product. You have your movie, you have your film, your documentary, or whatever it is you're doing, and you're in charge. You did it. I mean, you edited it or you directed it or whatever. And I don't know why, but I mean, I guess people get the same feeling with their dream jobs. I mean, it's just doing something that you love and sharing it with people that you love, and that's my dream in life, my ultimate goal, I daydream in my class and I daydream at work. That's what I want to do with my life. That's my big goal, is to be a director, and I would love to do it. But at this point in time, being a student and working minimum wage, it's still a faraway dream. And I think about it every day, and I try to tell myself, you can do it. It's going to happen one day, but still, I got that voice in the back of my head that's like, it's just a dream, and it's too far, and it's too hard, and you're never gonna accomplish it because you're just a woman, and you don't have a lot of money to go to film school, and all that. And maybe one day I will. Who knows? So that's what I want to do. Now with all of that in the background, let's go to the next thing. Who are you? I actually saw this in General Marble's live video, I think it was, or Ryan Higa. Hope I'm saying that right. Oh, that's me. I was trying to draw myself younger, looking kind of punkish. Yeah, I was a huge troublemaker when I was younger. I didn't really have an identity. I didn't really have any idea what I wanted to do. I just wanted to make trouble where I could. And then my senior year, I became an avid book reader. I became a writer. I paid more attention to my grades. I was happy. I was in Virginia. I was living with my mom. It was awesome. Maybe I was like smoking cigarettes occasionally, but I wasn't, smoking pot like I did, a few years back with all my troublemaking friends. So yeah, I was doing good. I was happy, and I loved who I was at that time. Yeah, that's me. I'm gonna see. Then, as the years passed by, this was me sad. I'm just a worker. I worked at Subway forever. I worked at Subway in my senior year, and almost every year after that. I've worked at 3 stores, and I'm a college student. Actually, at the beginning of college, right after high school, I got a million F's, and unfortunately, it put me on academic. This was after high school. I was alone. I was going to school. I was working at Subway. My dad was in Afghanistan. He was sent for deployment for 1 whole year, and my whole family, except for me, moved up to Virginia with my mom, and I stayed alone at his house to watch the house, take care of the bills, take care of the pets, all that stuff when my dad was gone. He was balancing budgets, and I don't know what else he was doing up there, because they can't always tell you, but he was gone for 1 whole year, and it was such a lonely year, and I was so sad, except for a few months before my dad came back. I met the most amazing person ever. If my dad didn't go to Afghanistan, I would have never met him. It's such a miracle. It's like meant to be, and now he's my hubby, and I love him so. We get along so well most of the time, maybe twice. Yeah, but we enjoy each other's company immensely. We have so much fun together. So we got engaged after 6 months, and then 1.5 years we got married. And it's my ring. That's so beautiful. I love it. I actually put it out. I'm in love.